wait, what am I doing? This is the intro. New channel. I hope that you find this helpful and I hope that you enjoy it. And if you're here, thank you so much in advance. My name is Dean. I am a retired teacher. Wow, it didn't feel as weird coming out of my mouth. I've only been out of the classroom for 2 years, and I miss having my classroom. I'm where I should be right now because I know I can't be the teacher I want to be, but I want to reach a different community and share. And while I was teaching, I stumbled on to some really positive things that helped me get through the days and pass on the ability to see some of the good things. Because, oh my goodness, there are so many things to be grumpy about. And there are a lot of people that are grumpy about them. But there's also a lot of things to be thankful for. And every day there are things, and I enjoy telling stories and sharing those smiles and those good things that have happened in my life. I used it in my middle school classroom. I've used it in my life. And I still try to use it after the classroom. So, how are we going to do this? Every week, I plan on sharing my interactions and examples of good things that are happening out there, and they're there. We have to reach and touch and grab them figuratively, and be that person that isn't as grumpy because you have the power to share some really good. The things that I'm using. So, um, before I go into that, I am very, very fortunate to have a network of people that really bring me energy. And as I was thinking about starting this podcast, I was like, I am surrounded with really good people. My wife, my family, my kids, they've been a part of this the whole way through, and we'll come back and talk about them a little bit in a bit. Um, I have friends in different communities, my teaching friends, staying connected with former students in my community, neighbors, my hairdresser, my mechanic, people that really choose their attitude and try to make people smile. And I so appreciate them, and I want to share their stories along with strangers that I interact with that have no reason. They don't know me, but they want to make you smile and make you feel better. And we know those people are there. That's the mission of this channel. What do I use? I'm going to refer to three things quite a bit. Um, One is the fish philosophy. I was introduced to the fish philosophy back, oh goodness, year 2000, I think. I was early in my teaching career, and it hit my heart. I've got a chance to go to the Pike Street Fish Market. I have had the honor of meeting John Christensen, the founder of Fish. And I give so much credit to them as to how it's impacted me and my family, how it's impacted me and my career, and me and my daily life. So you'll hear me talk about that. And the four philosophies just bring you up to speed. The way they use it in business, I spun it the other way. But number one, I always look at choosing your attitude. You have to get up in the morning and choose your attitude. Is it going to be a good day? Is it going to be a bad day? You have the full slate ahead of you. From there, your interactions with people are going to impact your day. Being there, are you going to be there? It can be as simple as giving a smile, opening a door, helping a neighbor out, assisting as needed. Being there looks so many ways, so many different cool ways. Make their day. Being there and make their day, they really go hand in hand because if you are there for someone, often you make their day. And also, I'm going to highlight the people that make my day in regular interactions. So choose your attitude, be there, make their day, and finish with play. Have a little fun. Try to smile. I was taught growing up that you men were supposed to be very stoic. I don't know why, but that's the way it was. So I've had to learn and force myself to smile. But don't you just admire those people that just have that natural, warm smile that you can't help but feel better looking at them? I'm jealous. I want to try to do that, but it's not going to happen if I don't smile. So I'm doing that more. So those are the four fish philosophies that this channel, this mission is going to be revolving around. Then something else I stumbled onto in my classroom is Mr. Brown's precepts, 365 days of wonder. I used to use this in my classroom. And every day I would put one of the precepts on the board. I did it for years, ever since the movie Wonder came out, and that's been a long time. It got to be a mainstay. Students would come in and would like, what is it today? And if I got busy and I maybe didn't get to it right away, I had students asking if they could write them on there. And then they had the flexibility if today's precept didn't seem to fit as the through the student's eye, could we use Saturday and Sundays because we only went to school on Monday through Friday? And it's like, of course. So it was a way to remind us and align with choosing your attitude and appreciating the cool things that happen. So I'm going to be referring to that. Also, Mary, thank you. I got this book, the Thanks book, and there's so many things about showing appreciation that I'm going to highlight in there. Now, on top of that, I was born into a family of storytellers. And in my in every aspect of my life, I enjoy I've always enjoyed hearing stories and I enjoy telling stories. And now, through thankfully or fortunately at my age, I'm the oldest owner of our family stories. And so I hope to intertwine, blend, weave. I didn't like that first word. Weave into it stories that have influenced me in my life, stories that were shared with me so that the stories can be passed on. I was really, really fortunate. I had loving parents. I have a dad and a grandfather and a grandmother that told stories. I had a great uncle that, well, sometimes he didn't let the truth get in the way of a good story, but storytellers, and I appreciate that. And I'm hoping to take some of the skills that they have given and shared and use in this channel. So this is the kickoff. I've been so excited and so nervous throwing this out there. I hope, I want this to be something interactive that if there's something that you share or have that might add to it, or it's not just a one-way street. Let's put it that way. I don't expect this to go viral. I'm not doing it to get big. I'm doing it because it's something I enjoy doing, and I hope if it puts one smile on one person's face, it's totally worth it. And today's that I was going to read from there, and I'm looking back at it, and this is actually about 9 days ago. It says, "Every time the sun rises, a new hope begins." That really hits where I'm at right now, and my me and my wife are at right now. We're caregiving for our parents, and they're aging. And something that really surprised me after I left the classroom and moved on to life after teaching. One, I'm so incredibly fortunate and thankful I have the time to give to my mom, to give to my family, to give to my in-laws, to be available and to still have, and to have the health to do it. It's also you have the time to think about things and observe. And it is sometimes a very humbling reality to watch loved ones age. And is this a snapshot of what's going to happen to me down the road? Makes you appreciate today immensely. It makes you very humble, and it certainly makes you not take things for granted because that's all we have is this moment right now. So that is what I appreciate with that, that there's new hope today. And my wife and I, we really try to look at that. My family does that. And going back to my family, circling back, they've had to live the fish philosophy. And I'm so proud often in talking to the kids when they're telling life, challenging life stories, they say they've had to choose their attitude. And they refer to the fish philosophy, which makes me kind of smile that they're aware of how they're impacting others. So, again, Dean here, the we're calling it Weekly Smiles. We're going to stay with that until YouTube lets me change it. I'm thinking of more make their day, or you'll see. We'll be in communication on that. But I wanted to give the mission, the statement. I'm excited for this. I'm excited that you're there. And here we go. Thank you for being here. Have a super great day.